Hello and welcome to the channel. I'm Simon, this is Brett.
Hello, and this super is a punch in the nose. And it's waving. And I was wondering why his micro machine's everywhere.
Well, I'm going to tell you now.
Well, why his micro machine's everywhere.
Now, I was born in 1980 and two of my favourite toys growing up. Number one would be my die-cast toys, well, my die-cast 1/64 scale cars. And number two was always my micro machines. Wait.
Well, he said his micro machines.
They are my micro machines.
No, his.
Ow, weird. Anyway, so I loved these when I was growing up, and I have some great fond memories of playing with them. Now recently, in 2020, they started releasing some new micro machines. And I did get a couple, but I never bothered making a video on them straight away then. We started doing a look at old Micro Machine toys, and we've been on 3 play sets, and we are going to continue with that. And we're going to be looking at other vehicles and various other stuff as well. But I thought today we'd do something different. We'll have a look at the modern Micro Machines and compare them to these. Now, I've got 4 packets here of the newer ones. And we'll have a look at them, and I'll open one packet of them, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But if I put these to one side, now one thing I did actually love about Micro Machines was how small they were, and the fact you had things like Porsches, the Pontiac GTOs, the Pontiac Trans Ams. Like, you had so many different vehicles that you could recognise very easily. You knew what these were. So if I put these to here, and what we'll do is we'll look at this pack of 5 that's more modern. Now, they don't actually put proper...
1 second. You want the car?
They don't actually put proper names on here. So I could tell that that's like a Bugatti Veyron, but it says Senna on there. And that one's definitely a Lamborghini, but there's no... It's not like they've made it exactly like a Bugatti or a Lamborghini. It's like they're close, but not fully.
I can't quite see.
But, well, you don't have to yet. But this was a pack of 5 I had. And then they did packs of 3. So, I have...
compare the size.
Actually, I'll do this first. Now, this is a pack of 3 with 2 police vehicles. And this one which they call a Ibiza. Now, one thing they also did was they have on here, it says a Chase, which is rare, extra rare, and treasure. Now, I actually have a rare because I have the gold bus, which is with these.
See.
Well, you can see it in a minute. Which is this gold bus, and then you've got a pickup truck and a utility vehicle, or well, utility truck, with a cherry picker on the back, which they do look pretty good. But I also have, if my wife's finished looking at that, I'll move that one out of the way, and I'll move that one out of the way. I also have this set again, but this time the one in the middle is the treasure one. So it's made in a shiny kind of red colour, and that's your treasure. So you've got gold, silver, and this the really rich dark red. So whereas this one's red and black, this one's just completely red. Now this car here looks like a Ford Mustang, which I really like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one to one side because I'm not going to open the treasure.
So what does the bus look like without the gold?
Just like that. It's just a normal bus. It's like this one's on the back is grey and blue. You can't really see it. It's a very small picture.
I should have had both.
Well, I did see them at one time. Because this is why I'm doing this. Is because the Micro Machines when I was a kid were incredibly popular. Everybody I knew collected Micro Machines. And I loved them and a load of my friends loved them. But I'm wondering how popular this new set was. Because, like I said, they look a little bit bigger than the old ones, which happens quite a lot as time goes by.
Why?
But also I've noticed that the prices actually dropped quite a lot. Like this pack here cost £3 when I found it in Asda supermarket. And I seen them in Smiths get reduced before Christmas. So I wonder if they're that popular, or whether the fact that they released them in 2020 when it wasn't a great year for everything, whether that had an effect. Because there are some play sets with these, or that you can buy for these, which are a bit different. I was going to pick up a playset, but they didn't have the one I really want. I wanted the van, but Asda didn't have that. So I might keep an eye out for that, especially if it's been reduced. So the prices are being reduced, and I'm wondering if that's because they're not as popular now. Maybe they weren't as well advertised. Like in the 80s, you always remembered Micro Machines because you had that guy who had the world record for being the fastest talker, and it made them really memorable. And I haven't really seen any adverts for this one, or whether it's just because of the bad timing. So let's open them up
mixture.
and let's compare it. Normally you say something when I do this, don't you?
Probably some value.
Yeah, that. Right,
It's wasted.
there's a leaflet. Oh, they got some lovely plastic ties you got under. Isn't that wonderful?
No, the plastic tie value.
There is no value in these things.
Maybe valuable to someone. Maybe someone can leave a comment.
You're nuts.
I know you are.
Right. Let's pull at these for a little while. Every kid's dream this is, to try and tangle with some ties that tie their toys in.
We have scissors.
No, it's too small.
No, it's not.
Look, there we go. Right. And then they're stuck in the car.
We have a figure 8.
Right, there's that bit. There's one. Why don't you have a look at it and compare it to one of those?
So, there's this police car. It is almost the same size.
It's a little bit bigger.
It was, I didn't say almost. Just remove the bumper and it'd be the same size.
Hold it, if you can. Hold it sort of like that so you can compare it. If you can.
Like that?
Yeah, but start like from an even place. You can see if it's bigger or not. Do you know what I mean?
Like that?
Well, from my angle, you've got bumpers lining up. Like, oh, never mind. Can you tell that? I'll ask the camera lady. Can you tell if they're bigger or not? Yeah, right.
So the bump, just remove the bumper of this car.
You said the bum. You said the bum.
Remove the bumper off this car, and it'll be the exact same size lengthwise.
Okay.
That job.
What about height-wise? Are they the same?
The regular Micro Machines are bigger.
Are they?
Just a little bit.
A little bit taller. Yeah, here's that one.
This car is almost the same size again.
Okay, what about weight? Like, which is heavier?
They weigh about the same.
Do they?
Pretty much.
They look, though, if you look at the plastic, that looks a better quality plastic than the new one. Do you think they are, or do you think they're the same?
Oh, these kind of look a bit cheaper.
What do?
These.
The newer ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, from what I could see.
These ones roll better though. So these ones are better at rolling. But other than that, they're almost identical.
Right, on here,
I see.
on this paperwork, they've got a list of all the different vehicles you can get. Then on the back here, they've got like telling you what ones are ultra rare and rare. So I think that's on these 3 packs. It might be on the. They don't list everything. It must be like I don't know. Maybe it's like utility vehicles would have one list and another one, because the Beazle, which is that car, that is listed just there for a rare. Then there's an airplane and some other cars. So, a bit weird. They do try that every now and then, trying to put something rare into things to try and get you to buy more. The irony is, though, you can see what there is, so anybody trying to get it would notice it. And the treasure one was actually about It's the second one on the shelf in the Asda that I was in.
Wait. Let's compare these ones now. They're about the same length. Although this one's clearly a lot bigger. By a window.
Yeah. So this does look like a Ford Mustang, but the plastic does feel a little bit thinner, a little bit cheaper than this. The wheels are definitely different to how they used to be. But here's the thing. Do you know what people used to do with micro machines in the 80s?
Balance them on their thumb.
They used to, or their finger, so you could balance them quite easily.
Oh.
Yeah, balance them, right? Let me see. Whoop, you can balance them. So,
I'm doing one
balance them
better
just
than
like
you.
the other ones. They could do it better than you. Anyway.
We'll get demonetized.
Do you like these newer micro machines?
Yeah, alright.
How about you at home? Let us know. Do you
On the bus, or on the train, or on the plane.
anywhere you're watching
But don't say the
this?
person at home. There might be
Anywhere you're
multiple
watching
too.
this, let us know. Do you like these modern micro machines? Do you prefer the old version? Do you not see these in the shops near you? Do you think they were overpriced? Do you think they were just not marketed very well? Let us know what you think.
Here's a question though. Would you buy them again?
Well, I like them. I do think they're quite good. I would like to see the play sets though. I would like to look at those. Because they have done it before where they brought out newer micro machines that were quite a lot different. But they're not bad. They're not as, like, you're not going to pick them up and like really mix them up with the original micro machines too much. Like, you're going to know that this is an original rather than this one because of the type of plastic, the colours they've used, and the looks of the cars. Like these original ones, the detail on this like Pontiac Judge GTO is brilliant for the size of it, for the age, from the time when it was. Like the details on the bonnet, on the front grille, on the car, it is spot on. I love this car, and the Porsche and everything else. This detail is a little bit lacking, but let us know what you think. Do you like
I know
them?
one thing.
What?
I think these are still kind of worth it.
They are kind of
Especially
worth
that bus.
it. They are. You're not touching my bus.
Not that
That
bus.
was my Christmas present. What?
Not that bus. The
What?
regular bus.
Well, if I can see one, I'll get you one, alright?
Just one thing though.
You
Was
can
there any buses in micro machines?
Yeah, but we'll be showing that in the future because we are going to continue looking at the vintage micro machines.
He promises.
I promise. Which would be play sets, vehicles, and anything else to do with it. Even video games. So keep an eye out for that. Maybe subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for watching now. Please leave a comment. Let us know what you like, what you don't like. And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Right, and he's waving. And guess what?
What?
He's going to take his cars.
That's the second lot of my toys you've taken.
Well, you didn't ask for them, did you?
I'll take them now.